Many of you may not know this about me, and I don't often share it, but I do work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday in corporate America, as well as having my Reiki business where I do Reiki sessions and Reiki workshops, and my online shop, which I also do in-person markets, and I sell my candles, and those markets are about every 2 weeks. So my whole goal, and one of the things I've really worked on, is learning how to live a balanced lifestyle in which I'm taking care of my physical health, my spiritual health, and my emotional health. I thought it might be really helpful to share with you one version of my morning ritual. I want to really emphasize the fact that I do not do what you're gonna see in this video every single day of a week. I like having fluidity. I like being able to go with my intuition and just kind of do what I feel called to do. So please, with this video, do not think that you need to do every single thing that I'm doing, do it in the same order. Like, the whole point of this is for me to just give you an idea of how I take care of my spiritual health in the morning before I start my workday at 9 a.m., just to show you it is possible to do something, whether that be in a half an hour, an hour and a half. Like, the time is going to be up to you. You get to control that. Let me show you one of the mornings before I started work. I personally use my phone as an alarm clock, so every night I put my phone on airplane mode so that when I wake up in the morning, I see no notifications and I don't enter the real world until I decide to get off of airplane mode. And so what I'll do is grab my phone, and then I actually have a folder in my notes section for dreams. And I've really been working on strengthening my psychic abilities lately, and one of the ways to do that is to keep a dream journal. So what I'll do is I'll grab my phone, I'll open up notes, and I will write out the dream that I had the night before. Next, what I might do is lay around, play a few games. Even before I get off of airplane mode, I like playing just Candy Crush and another matching game right away when I wake up. I don't know, it just brings me joy and allows me to just kind of take a few more minutes in bed. Then I happen to get up out of bed. I like to make my bed, as it does set the tone. It helps me feel like I've accomplished something, and going to bed and looking in my bedroom feels so much nicer when the bed is made. I got dressed. I didn't include any of the clips from that here. And then I decided to make myself a cup of cacao. So I don't always have cacao first thing in the morning. I don't drink cacao every single day either. Sometimes I'll have green tea or a chai latte or just tea itself, or even just water. I like having something warm to drink, especially when I'm gonna go meditate and journal. There's just something about it that feels really soothing for me. With this cacao, one thing to note, your water shouldn't be as hot as you're seeing it in this video. I was too impatient. I didn't have a ton of time, so I just poured the water when it was really fresh from being boiled. But when you do it, it should be warm water, not boiling water. I also added honey and salt into mine, just helps make the cacao taste not as bitter. So next thing I did is I went where my altar is, I got everything set up, I put my iPad on the floor, I lit my candle, I got out my crystals. I used sage to help cleanse the energy of the cacao as well as cleansing my own energy. I'm thanking the air, the earth, the water, the fire, everybody who helped bring the cacao to me, as well as myself before I drink my first sip. I also asked the cacao to provide me with the exact healing that I need of that day. Then I opened up the Insight Timer app and I looked for a 15-minute meditation. 15 minutes is typically my go-to. If I have more time, I might put on 30 minutes or 60 minutes. So when I first start meditating, I normally watch the candle flame, as it does help center me and help me just get into the mindset of, oh, I'm going to be meditating. And then when I feel called to it, I will grab some crystals in my hands, close my eyes, and just really get into the meditation. During this meditation, my body did just have a feeling of swaying from side to side, and so I just let it sway and just went with it. What I want you to understand is that meditation does not need to be in complete stillness. When the song ended, I decided to play my sound bowls a bit just because I wanted to hear those frequencies. And the two sound bowls I have, one is for the third chakra, and then the other one is for the throat, which are two areas that I always love working on. Next, I grabbed my iPad. So I just started journaling. I definitely had vivid dreams the night before and things that I wanted to heal a little bit more deeply. And so if you see here, I am sending Reiki to the specific things that I want to heal. That's why I have my hands over my iPad screen. This is a technique that you can use with Reiki to help heal. Then I wanted some guidance from Oracle cards. So you see I am pulling 2 decks out of my altar and shuffling them up. One card jumped out, but I was really just asking the universe for guidance, what it is that I should remember, what advice that it has for me. And I just like to see what the universe says to me. I don't necessarily take this as the end all be all. It's just a reminder and things for me to contemplate in a sense. So you could see these are the cards that I got for that day. And once I was done with the cards, I cleaned everything up and sat at my desk to open my computer for 9 a.m. to sign on to work and say good morning to my team. When you wake up in the morning and set the tone for your day and create a little bit of a morning ritual and connect into yourself, you definitely feel more centered and grounded as you go about your day. You feel less frazzled because you've connected in. One thing I keep being reminded about is that meditation for me is a way for me to connect into my emotions and allow myself to release anything that I have been kind of storing within myself. And that in itself is so helpful and beautiful and allows me to be clearer for the day. Because if you think of it this way, when we're storing things in and then somebody else is trying to add something else into us, our cup starts to overflow. And so then we're more easily triggered. But if you can just allow yourself to release, take a few minutes, then your cup isn't about to overflow, and then you have more capacity with other people and compassion and capability of interacting with people on a way where like you're literally not going to be triggered. So I wanted to make this for you as somebody who works a 9 to 5 as well as juggles a lot of different things and show you that it is possible to add in a little bit of a spiritual routine into your morning. It's just about figuring out what you like and what is going to excite you. I really hope that this video is helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed this. And let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what your mornings normally consist of. Are there any rituals that you love to do and how do they make you feel? If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up as it definitely helps support my channel. And if you aren't yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as I will be bringing you guys more Reiki videos as well as moon rituals and probably some more videos like this. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for tuning in and I will see you next time.